Are we on? Yeah, are we on? Oh boy, oh boy. I think we're on, yeah. Alright, now, what up, my Dorito posters? Tonight we're gonna play a Star from the Divine Force. Yeah, I've been kinda looking forward to this game for quite a long time. And, I did play a little bit of it a long time ago, but, then I rage quit because, as, I should have never rage quit this. Oh boy, gray screen. Oh no, that's not good. Hey, look, it's Square Enix. You know them. Yo, try Ace. I remember them from Batten Kaidos. Alright, I'm pretty sure this opening is like super duper copyright. Whoa, 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 whoa. The bit rate, 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 the bit rate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, don't dip down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. Don't go down. Don't go down. Come on, pick up, pick up, pick up. Come on, get into, acceptable levels, please. No, 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 no. Please stop glitching. Please stop dropping. No, no, no. Please stop dropping. Alright, please stop dropping, please. Alright, please stop dropping. Oh yeah, and we can also we're gonna use Doom to go. Alright, we're gonna use Doom to, go around everywhere. Is there any breakables around here? Oh boy, where do I go from here? Alright, now I will go up here. Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Alright, now let's go over here. Alright, yeah, we should probably look around the city a little bit. Alright, are there any of those purple crystals still around? Is there anything over here? Alright, doesn't look like it. No, I don't think I can get up that way. Alright, there we go. Zip right up. Alright, uh-oh. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, I got stuck in the environment. Alright, that's probably a bad idea to do that. Probably a bad idea to softlock myself. Probably a real bad idea to softlock myself. That seems like something I don't want to do. Actually, it might be really funny if I actually do that. Might be really funny if I do that, but I don't think I should do that. That seems like a huge inconvenience. Also, I'll have to restart stream if I do that. Oh, whoop, whoa, 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 whoop. Almost. You're just off by a hair. Alright, whoa, there we go. Yeah, let's get on this roof. Alright, do you guys see any more of those purple crystals around? Alright, I don't see any. I see an item up there, though. Oh wait, there's a breakable pot right here. Come on, give me that breakable pot. Oh, nice. Alright, so I got some extra money. Yeah, this game is a bit like Xenoblade Chronicles X, where if you have too many of a certain item, you'll get extra money instead. Which is actually really nice. I kind of like that system and wish it was in more games. But again, you know what system that, more video games need to, implement? Inside of, very grindy RPGs? You guys remember Earthbound, right? Wait, hopefully, alright. You guys remember Earthbound, right? When, you encounter enemies that you're, higher level than? Yeah, if you're past a certain level in that game, enemies just get instantly defeated. And you don't have to fight them whatsoever. Yeah. They should, they should put that in more video games, yeah. Granted, with Nintendo and how they are these days, they're probably gonna copyright the hell out of people for doing that. Which is why? Which is no. No, copywriting people is cringe. Copywriting people for having fun is cringe. Yeah, at least it's not, yeah. I saw what they're doing to Pal World. That's not fair. Granted, granted they might have a case against Pal World. Well, maybe mildly, but not for the copyright.
あの子が腕の立つ施療理術師なのか
Naturomancer, what is that? Is that like a healer or something? Oh, I like this girl. She looks very cute. Yeah, not as cute as Letitia, though. But very, very cute. But, you know, still relatively cute. I should probably turn the game volume down a little bit. I had to turn it up for dinner. Dr. Yasun's assistant. Oh, please excuse me, I'm sorry. Is he the one that needs to see a doctor? Hey, you sure you're fine? Yes, he's left for the mines to collect some samples. And he hasn't come back yet, huh? By the sound of it, he probably won't be back anytime soon. What's going on? Panic Miner? Yes, my name is Panic Miner. Minza appeared in the mines. Uh-oh, there's many wounded and we need you out there right now. I will say, Nina is very cute. I like her. I like her, you know, green eyes and, you know, that blue pennant. Also, her dress looks, you know, super cute. Yeah, very much a main character outfit. Yeah, you can tell who the important characters are. Yeah, that's pretty much standard for the RPG, though. Yeah, most NPCs have, like, copy-paste models. Yeah, you know, most people give, like, Pokemon flack for, you know, reusing animations, but, you know, RPGs have been doing that for, you know, reusing assets for quite a long time, yeah. Yeah, RPGs have been reusing assets for quite some time, yeah. So it's not it's not that big of a deal to me. So, you know, it's not really that big of a deal to me. Yeah, it's not really that big of a deal to me. It seems there's treasures around. If I were a treasure, where would I hide? Right now, if I were a treasure, where would I hide? Probably in, like, the darkest... Oh, wait, there's breakable pots. Alright, maybe instead of trying to track down every treasure, which I do want to do for a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to do that, but, you know... I think we have a little bit... of work. Oh, is that side yellow? You don't indicate a side quest? You having a favor? Alright, now we got beat up armor. Alright, quest giver. Deliver armor that appears to be useless. Tattered robe. Alright, do we have quest markers that show where... Alright, so we're... Alright, now which button was the map again? Alright, those yellow marks, you know, indicate side quests, huh? Alright, I'll check out the side quest. Alright, might as well check out the side quest. Whoa, ow. Massive swarm of insects. And get rid of the nasty bugs. Quest conditions, we have to defeat gluttonous worms. Are the bugs in Lake Crest region? Crest region, huh? I'm sure we can find those. Alright, so... Alright, so... Alright, where am I? Alright, so is there any indication where the Alright, maybe there's gotta be information. Let's see. Right now, there's gotta be side quest information somewhere. Right now. Oh, whoops, where am I going? Alright, maybe I'll look into side quests later. Might as well look into side quests later. Well, let's go, you know, take care of that main quest, shall we? The main quest is up here. Alright, into the mines, huh? Oh, that's a lot of people who got roughed up. What happened to them? Is it poison? I can't feel my legs. Oh no, they got toxified. No, they're toxic. My entromancer here and she brought medicine. Oh no, those don't look good. Those look like graboids. Well, they look more like they look more like giant leeches, but you know, lamprey mouths. Oh no, we got graboids. Oh no, we got graboids. We got, you know, yield, you know, sci-fi fantasy graboids. Yeah, boy. Oh no. Alright now. Enemies who can't be blindsided? No, they don't. I can't blindside them. No. No, well, I can either defeat them. Another adversary made here. More adversaries made here. Hey, come on now, bitrate. Come on now. What's with my bitrate? Alright, now the three people have no idea. Alright, now. Maybe we can find some. Alright, now the puppy will, once we log her out, we can, you know, get back out. And decided into the dust we go, so be it. Our divines are teaming with the fiends, we best prepare for ourselves. I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine, we'll be able to beat them. Alright, let's go, let's go. Oh, whoa, ow. Hey, come on now, don't slow down. Alright, there is a bit of lag. Oh, I see some demo points. Alright. Anything around here? Oh, there's an item right there. Just being a little bit thorough. No, that's not what I want to do. What are you doing? Let go of the enemy. Let go of the enemy. I don't want to lock onto those. I don't want to lock onto those. No. Alright, now please lock onto the enemies. It seems like the lock on just does whatever it wants, really. Alright, luckily the enemies are pretty easy. Yeah, we are like level 30. Yeah, that's mostly because of Determined Princess. It's like a really good skill, but you know, it does lower your defenses, and it does lower your defenses quite a bit. It does lower your defense as well as your guts a little bit. Not really sure what guts affects, but you know, the game seems to indicate it has something to do with status effects, so that might not. That will be probably pretty bad. Alright, I see some Duma points up there. Right, let's try getting a little higher. Oh, whoops. Alright. Maybe that was a little too... I think we need to go... Maybe we should go around. Oh, I see treasure up there. I see treasure. Alright, nice. We got... I don't know what we picked up. Sorry, the text is kind of small, so... Sorry, the text is like real small, so I can barely see it. Alright, nice. We got some more... Alright, we got some blueberries. Alright, those are more Enigma worms. Alright, we can't blindside them, but you know. Alright, I might as well... I don't know, I'm out of 18. Yeah, we gotta be careful. We can't just mash our way through. Yeah, we just can't mash our way through now. Alright, what's over here? Alright, look out for secret passages. There could be some around. There might be something in the ceiling. Giant bats, uh-oh. No, no, we're back to... No, I don't want to, I don't want to bully bats, no. Yeah, I get blindsided. Alright, please lock on. No, ow, ow, ow. Alright, they're shooting ultrasonic waves at me. Oh no. Oh no, that's bad. Oh hey, what are these? They look breakable. Alright, nice. We're good. Alright, now. Alright, these look very breakable. Oh, please excuse me. Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm really sorry. I promise I don't mean to be gross on purpose, I swear. I just, you know, drink way too much soda. So, I mean, I apologize. Oh, we can break down the wall. I was wondering, no, there's, you know, a secret passage behind here. Yeah, we can just bash down the wall, apparently. No, 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 don't let go of that. Let go of the enemy. I don't want to lock onto the enemy, I want to grab the Duma points. I want to grab those points up there. Alright, now get him. Alright, the enemies have been defeated, that's good. Right now, let's look around first. There appears to be... Oh wait. Maybe I can break this wall. Oh, there's bats behind it. Oof. Well, we had to fight a couple bats, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't like bat violence. No. Why do video games always portray bats as bad guys? No. I don't like it. No. Bats are cool and amazing creatures. They're not, you know, they're not evil. Yeah, video games keep portraying bats as evil. That upsets me. No. Well, maybe not too much. Well, maybe not too much. I mean, my main villain. I mean, the main villain of the lore is, you know, also, you know, an arc. Yeah, you gotta remember the main villain of my lore is also an arc, you know, sort of like Enamati. So, it's not exactly unusual to, you know. So, unfortunately, there is technically bat violence. Alright, yes, I'm gonna have to bash this wall down. Alright, yep, and there's bats. Alright, now. Come on, Dylan, fly into them. There we go, yeah. Alright, another wall. Alright, and it's got some breakable ores inside of it. Alright, I don't think I can go over there. There's like an invisible wall right there. Yeah, we found ourselves some more crystals that we could break. Nice, we should definitely take the time. Alright, there's plenty of crystals, and there's some trees in the mine. You know, this mine, you know, looks pretty nice. Yeah, it's sort of like in a cavern. Alright, might as well break these crystals for some more materials. And if we have too many of the materials, hey, we can just get ourselves some extra money. Which is, you know, which is pretty nice. Oh no, ow. Alright, alright now. Alright, nice. Alright, we may not be able to blindside, but we can, you know, we can still, you know, we can still hit them hard and fast. Alright, the enemies are probably up here. Are we sure the dock's in here? Well, we better be careful. Oh no, Enigma worms. Alright, more Enigma worms. Alright, good thing I got plenty of AP, so that's good. Good thing we started with that. Alright, the enemies have been purified, that's good. Alright, nobody's toxic. Alright, everybody in good health and nobody toxic. Yeah, I'm assuming since these guys, you know, poison miners, they're probably gonna poison me, maybe. So I'm kind of wanting to be a bit careful about that. Alright, here's our breakable wall. No enemies behind this time. Alright now, did we pick up any... Right now, did we pick up anything cool? Oh, Eris. A wizard born in the memories of the stars, huh? Really? Alright, what's this do? 38. Alright, it allows it to bestow status effects. Alright now. Alright now, let's go inside here. Oh, I see some items right here. I'll grab those. Huller. You can now use hullers. Use them to get to the entrance or the deepest part of abandoned mine. Okay, I'll probably do that a little bit later after, you know, I clear the place out. Obviously, I'm not going to use it right now. Alright, probably break, you know, the crystals that I can break. You know, just look for ones with a little bit of cracks on them. Alright, there's gotta be something bad inside here. Oh no. I feel like this is a boss arena. I feel like the boss of the Enigma Worms is in here. Alright, now let's be careful. Yeah, I'm expecting, you know, a huge sandworm. Yeah, there's gonna be a huge sandworm, isn't there? Oh well, I fought plenty of those, so, you know, it should be no problem. I fought plenty of those in video games, so it should be no problem. Plus I'm like level 30 anyway. I'm pretty sure I'm like really high level, so I don't really need to worry about it. Alright, that was one ugly mofo. That is one ugly, you know, that is one ugly creature. I don't know, it's summoning a bunch of Enigma Worms. Alright, summoning a bunch of minions too. Actually, the minions are basically just easy XP. I don't know, what's it doing? Oh, the enemy is already dead. Guess I over-leveled just a little bit. Yeah, sandworms are no problem. I mean, yeah, they're big and scary. I mean, they're big and scary looking, but they're no problem. Yeah, Endemani wouldn't have any trouble with those. If Endemani, you know, fought those in the lore, she wouldn't have any trouble. Granted, you know, she'd probably have to keep you civilians safe from them. Which, you know, that might be a problem for them. Especially if they're, like, poisonous and they probably poison somebody. But don't worry, Endemani does have healing magic. She can, you know, cure poisons pretty easily. Still, you have to avoid people getting eaten or killed. Obviously. After all, there's only so much healing magic can really do. Okay, we can appreciate that the doctor's wounds aren't serious. That's good. Alright, I'm glad the wounds weren't serious. I just realized something. I still don't know any of your names. Not like we had time for introductions anyway. This is Raymond. You can call me Ray. Albraid? Yeah, we like Albraid, and I am Letitia. I like Letitia. I like her blue eyes and white hair. Alright now. Oh, she's got tummy. I like that. Tummy, thighs, you know, kind of nice thick appearance. Or, I mean, Can't wish Square Enix would still make, you know, sexy characters. But, you know, they have to censor them nowadays. Hopefully we'll get restored to normalcy from that. Yeah, that's the one thing I hope goes away. Yeah, censorship is not a good thing. No way. Pardon me, I got a message from someone named Nina. It says Dr. Yan has regained consciousness and you may visit whenever. Alright, now? Nudity is easy when you're a skeleton. I mean, that is true, but you know... Oh, we got fast travel now. Okay, we got fast travel now, that's good. Nice, we got fast travel. Alright, let's get to let's get to the dock on a double. Yeah, we just saved, you know, a doctor from, you know, from being eaten by a giant sandworm. Yeah, they were like big blue, you know, alien sandworms. They are like really, really vicious. And you know, they were like a real tough fight, but you know, I kind of prepped for that. Also, wearing pants is hard because you know, no hips. I imagine quite a bit of things are hard for skeletons, unfortunately. I feel sad for you. I mean, yeah. I mean, to be fair, you know, clothes would just wear skeletons down and would just, you know, sew skeletons down in battle. Marquise, oh boy. That it is, I barely recognize you. Good sir, Miss Raymond, I cannot thank you enough for saving the people of our fair town. Nothing of it, seeing you in good spirits is thanks enough, all. And the Lady Ortiz show too, what do I owe to pleasure? I came here in search of Midas Fogran and I thought you might know his whereabouts. What business do you have with him, I ask? Oh, he's got a close-up and it's being very serious. So something must have happened? No, Indorito's fake news. Threat looms over the capital, right, without his assistance. I assume you're privy of the true cause of his resignation. The royal family and its investors took umbrage with his methods. That's why I cannot in good conscience reveal his whereabouts. Nothing can change that. So something happened between Midas and the royal family and that's not good? Perhaps if your motivation differed, so I would answer. Marquise, I ask you to leave, and if you would be so kind, refrain from calling upon me henceforth. So something definitely happened. I mean, official and unofficial snack at a channel? No, there's no Cool Ranch Doritos! No, there's no... I'm not a Dorito. There's no Doritos or Cool Ranch. Yeah, I'm a crime fighter, not a savory snack. Although, you know, some people would call me a savory snack, but, you know, in a very different way. The doctor speaks so differentially to anyone like in my life. No, there's no blue coat. Alright, now. So what happened with Uncle Midas? At the very least, you know Dr. Yesin was one of New York's 3 wise men, just like Uncle Midas. The doc's like famous or something, so I suppose I do. You might be interested. My name is Nina DeForgis. DeForgis, would you happen to be the same DeForgis as... Alright, my father served alongside Midas and Dr. Yesin was one of the 3 wise men, none other than Roberto DeForgis. So she's a daughter of a big shot, yeah. Sure, you can join us. I would like to have a healer on our team. Yeah, I would like to have a good healer on our team. You know, sounds very... Right, so... La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Alright, looks like I still have business in the city first. Looks like, alright now. I don't trust healers. I mean, to be fair, you are a skeleton. To be fair, skeletons, you know, kind of, you know, are very, very weak to white magic. To be fair, undead creatures like skeletons are weak to white magic. Yeah, speaking of which, you know that I'm a heal. You know that I'm pretty good at healing magic too, you know? Although I think Pumpkin Autumn Wind would be a little bit better at dealing with the undead. Now she can ferry them off to the afterlife. Did you learn anything from your dad? So what happened? Yeah, but that's different. Documents, but he never taught me anything himself. So I never even thought to ask. I had zero idea how important he was or the doctor was before he died. Oh, so he's dead. So something must have happened between these three wise men and the royal family. Who the devil are you? King Orcorius, huh? Isn't that Letitia's dad? Yeah, the face of Silomancer. Who doesn't wish for her to walk the same path? Hence I will raise her as my own. That's Letitia outbraid, huh? They met a long time ago. Back when Nina was a lot younger. I knew I heard this name Letitia before. Nina. Let me be honest, Your Highness, there's something I just wanted to do for a long time. It's sort of presumptuous to ask, but if you promise to help me achieve it, you promise to help me in return, I'll try to persuade the doc to help tell you where Midas is. Right, so what do we have to do? Of course, I mean, it's not like you did anything wrong. Your family may be at odds with him, but you saved both him and this town. You're obviously a good person. Now, I remember the doctor saying something about if our motivation was different. Maybe we could work with that. I think that ship has sailed. Either way, now doesn't seem like the best time. No matter what he says, he's not gonna listen to us. Aha. Alright, so what you got for us, Nina? Do you mind coming with me to the infirmary alone? To do what, though? Just the usual work is all. Come on, let's go. I mean, to be fair, I have heard... Alright, what could he be doing at this... Alright, now? To be fair, I did hear some interesting things about, what if skeletons were real and, people had to fight them. Obviously, things like, actual swords would be pretty useless, but, maces would probably be more ideal, depending on how skeletons are formed. Plus, can skeletons, regenerate, or, are they made with magic? And of course, I heard that skeletons are, like, super lightweight compared to humans, so they don't have a lot of muscle, but they do have a lot of agility and speed. And, that does make them quite vulnerable to, heavier, hitters. And soon the doc's on his way as we speak. Pardon, do we have a destination? A place called Wraithall, apparently. To go get medicine. Unless you want to face the doctor's rack, then be my guest. We can jump pretty high, yeah. Right now, we better get moving. Don't worry, Dad, I got this, you'll see. Yeah, what happened between them and the royal family? Yeah, seems like the royal family or somebody high up, took umbrage at, the old doc, the person worked not Midas's methods. Yeah, and since he's a healer, something definitely happened between everybody. Right now, where is the map? Right, I guess we don't have... Right now. It's probably the healer's fault. They're practically as bad. They're practically as bad as an emotional manipulators as bards. No, I don't think that's quite it, unfortunately. I don't think that's quite it, unfortunately. It seems like they did some, although it does seem like they did something that they shouldn't have done. But it seems like the king, it doesn't seem like the king might have been on that, but you know, might have been forced to do it. Anyway, let's go fight some more monsters. Alright, these guys are basically earth elementals. New special features. She targets allies. She has healing skills. Alright, she has healing skills, okay. Alright, I will learn. Alright, now. Might as well, alright, now. Alright, we might as well, you know, train her up a little bit first. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, ran into a bad guy. Alright, do we defeat all the bad guys? Alright, now we beat the... Alright, now might as well go over here. Yeah, you'll see me zip zooming a lot around. Nah, that's probably the best method to, you know, travel, basically. I mean, zip zooming everywhere is kind of the best way to travel, basically. Also the best way to attack. Oh, please excuse me, I'm sorry. Right now, are there more enemies up ahead? It seems like there's... Alright, there's a giant fungus up ahead. Right now. Alright, blind side. There we go, yeah. Yeah, we want to aim... Right, now we definitely want to aim for the blind sides, you know, to get more damage on board. Right now, there's some enemies right over there. I just see them real quick. Right, blind side, there we go. Might as well get that extra damage. Might as well get the extra damage by going outside the enemy's vision. Alright, now. Alright, enemies have been purified. Alright, the enemies have been purified. Spooky, scary. Alright, now. We got axe beaks, we got, you know, giant fungus. There's a fungus among us. Okay, so, whoops. No, that's not what I wanted. Alright, that's how you die. Oh wait, we got bad guys. Alright, I'll just heal these real quick. I do need my healer to I do need Nina to level up a little bit. Obviously, she's gonna be a little bit lower level than everybody. Alright, she's level 15. Alright, let's check out our skill tree. Alright, alright. Alright, obviously I want her to get first aid. Obviously get first aid basically immediately. Food feelings, quick usage, no. Minor punishment, no. Oh, that's not what I want. Alright, there's the auto healing. Alright, might as well aim for as much of that as possible. Might as well aim for the auto heal. Right now, what's this? Oh boy. I will lurk since I will eventually play this myself? Okay. Well, that's fine. Will hit both the allies and enemies. Shoving it. Save scene by shoving a friend or foe in front of her. Useful for throwing an enemy at distance. Oh yeah, she basically gets shoved. Alright, that's basically shove. Come together. Ring bells, calling friends to combine other skills for amazing benefits. Alright. No, she does it. Alright, now. Oh, she uses sound waves, huh? No, she uses sound waves to attack. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, she has a revive, huh? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need her. I'm gonna want her to have the revive skills. I'm gonna want her to have the healing skills, obviously. I mean, I can't be a good healer without, you know, those. Right now, she'll probably... Alright, she's gonna run out. Right, passive skills. Obviously, we equip first aid and auto heal so she can keep herself alive. I am not Sindri. 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 Me being Sindri is fake news. I am not Sindri. Not soon. Not soon. Not soon. Not soon. Not soon. I am not soon. I am not soon. That is misinformation. 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 Destination, we need tattered robes. We don't have any of those. Alright now. So how do you... Oh wait, here we go. Here's the fast travel. Alright now, here's the fast travel. Alright. Right now, I think I understand how to fast travel now. I should have probably been paying attention earlier. Alright now, we're... Alright now, if I were a gluttonous worm, where would I hide? Alright, those don't seem to be gluttonous worms. Alright, those don't seem to be gluttonous worms. Alright, there's an enemy right behind me. I'll just take care of that. Alright, we need to look for enemies. Alright, we need to look for enemies. Alright, those are Reflasias. Alright now. Hi, New Jersey. In New Jersey. Alright. Very funny. Very funny. Have we encountered gluttonous worms before? Wait, me. Have we encountered gluttonous worms before? Hold on, maybe... Alright, maybe my enemy glossary, you know? Python, Chimera. Animal hide. Alright, so where do I get the gluttonous worms then? I don't see them around here. Giant Pat, Mega Chimera. Alright, I don't see them anywhere. Alright, let me look for it. Whoop. Alright, what button is the map again? Alright, maybe they're over here. Alright, maybe they're this way. Never forget the Care Bear cousin sacrifice. What are you talking about? Oh, no, that's not what I want. Where's the map? Alright, so what are you talking about? You know, from Swordsman, I don't think I remember anything like that. I don't think I remember anything like that with the Care Bears, I'm sorry. Remember how the land of Care-a-Lot became New Jersey? Oh no. It became New Jersey. It became New Jersey. What? What? It became New Jersey. What? Right now, there's a bit of lag. Right now, there's a bit of lag. Alright, there's a bit of lag when we load into a new map. Maybe. Yes, after the Care Bears genocidally slaughtered the Care Bear cousins, the janitor and the sky turned the Care lot into New Jersey. Wait, what? The Care Bears did what now? Oh no! Hey! What the heck is that? Alright, you look important. I'm gonna grab you. Alright, we got one of those mini bunnies. Cool, we got one of those mini bunnies. Huh. We got one of those mini bunnies. Yeah, it was an episode of Robot Chicken is... Oh. And as far as I'm concerned, the real world canon to New Jersey. Right now. Alright, let's... Alright, maybe we can't, you know... Maybe we can't deal with things right now. Every state needs a good origin story. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, I don't disagree with that. I don't think I would disagree with that, no. I don't disagree with that, yeah. Alright, now let's battle. Alright. Alright, yeah, there we go. Oh, whoops, you're supposed to lock on the... Right, please lock on to the enemies, please. There we go. Alright, sometimes it unlocks, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, wow, we got some level ups, nice. Nice, we got some level ups, that's good. Alright, alright, yeah, we got some level ups, so... Whoop! No, I don't... Alright, I want to unlock something. Alright, let's see... What do I want to unlock? Alright, what do I want to unlock? Alright, let's see. Reduce the effect factor of unequipped armor. Better factors means more equipment and skill options. Is that good? Alright, I might as well. I might as well try for it then. Right now to this. Alright, I want to... Yeah, I was trying to unlock Shadow Bind here. Alright, we're gonna need another level. Unfortunately, we don't have enough. Alright, now let's see. I was trying to aim up here to get the Abyssal Gate. Yeah, might as well buff our attack, why not? Alright, now let's buff... No, please excuse me, sorry. Alright, now, I want to, Oh, Spring of Wisdom. I should probably get that too. Alright, first off, I should probably unlock some offensive skills. Alright, alright now. Alright, we're gonna need to, you know, really level up our healer. Yeah, she's starting at like half the level everybody else is. Yeah, but luckily it shouldn't take too long to level her up. Yeah, we just have to keep fighting basically every enemy we come across. Yeah, our Determined Princess buff will do the work. Yeah, it'll make it a little bit easier. Yeah, that's why, you know, that's why I decided to play with Letitia, because I knew about Determined Princess. Means there's gonna be a little less sci-fi stuff and a little bit more medieval fantasy stuff, but you know, that's pretty much Star Ocean in a nutshell, right? I mean, we have this fantasy medieval stuff, we have the sci-fi stuff, you know, kind of meshed together. You know, it's kind of a little... I kind of like that. You know, it's a little bit different than what you usually expect. Yeah, in fact, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Star Trek, you see? Yeah, it's kind of like if there really were alien worlds, and some of the alien worlds were developing, and some of them were like, and humanity was way more advanced. I could probably see some of them probably being in like some sort of medieval period, maybe. Granted, who knows what aliens' culture is really like, huh? Could be vastly alien from our own, basically. Could be very vastly alien from, our development, really. Why, they may not even be humanoid. They may not even be humanoid, What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about that? They very well could be crab people for all we know. Any potential infinite universe, potentially, probably all contingencies are possible? Yeah, maybe. So does that mean that, there's a world where, Sonic the Hedgehog is actually a real thing? I'm just kidding about that. Exactly. Well. Well, I know one person who would be very happy to hear that. I mean, yeah. Yeah. You think maybe aliens have their own video games? Ooh, if they have their own video games, if they have their own video games, they could have stuff that's like really vastly different from ours. Could even work very differently from ours. Yeah, who knows? They might even have it upload to your brain. Or something. Alright, now, let's go. Alright, now. You know what, controllers that don't suck? I mean, to be fair, controllers have been getting a little bit shitty, haven't they? You use the stress test, controllers, and make sure that they don't break whenever you drop them or something. Yeah, I kind of wish Nintendo would still do that. I wish Nintendo were still doing that. Yeah, they should really keep doing that. They should really never stop doing that. Yeah, especially with their Switch. Yeah, they should have really fixed their, Switch controllers. And then Nintendo and my old Nintendo and Super controllers sit in a box for 20 years, take them out, and they still work. Switch controllers replaced every 3 months. Yeah. Yeah, they used to make, controllers that were actually good. And they actually used to stress test them because little kids would, because they were deliberately marketing to little kids. Yeah, they should have kept those kind of ethics. I feel like they should have kept that. Right, alright, food feelings, so I want that. Alright now. Close out battles and play a single lane shines. It might be fun to... It might be fun to then switch characters. Ringing bells call friends to combine their skills for amazing benefits. Oh, alright. Oh, ward? Oh, that sounds really good. Alright, wait. Alright, what's this? Cheer surrounding allies to increase their defense. Reduces physical damage from weapons. Alright, blast enemies away. Found ways to attract enemy attention. I don't know how good that'd be. Alright, that. Briefly play the language of sound, plan it out, and place it strategically. Let's heavy sound waves that hit multiple times. Oh, that doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, if there's a big slow enemy, that'd be pretty good. Obviously, it seems like these are kind of the winners. That seems like that's kind of the winners. Of course, I do want to get these two. Right, I think... Right, I'll get this. Get that first and foremost, and then get these intelligence boosts. Yeah, you really have to look up how to do the side quests, too. Alright, now. Maybe the next city has the tattered robes, or, Alright, we haven't seen the worms yet, but, we might eventually. Alright, now. Ring-a-ling. Wait, what if they're like an enemy that, is unique and on the field? Alright, that probably could be it, yeah. Yeah, I know other video games do that kind of thing. Yeah, so that should be no problem. But fighting sandworms for me is no problem. I mean, sandworms are big and scary, don't get me wrong, and they could definitely really wreck some, people. They really could wreck some people, who have, aren't as experienced with, true arts as I am. Granted, I am kind of granted, I've kind of been training my whole life I've kind of been training in education my whole life to, fight against various threats. So, something like a sandworm would be no problem for me, but, it might be a bit of a problem for other people. And sandworm... Alright, now. Alright, what kind of challenge rating would you guys give sandworms? Would you give them, like, a really high challenge rating? I'd hit it with swords. I mean, they are pretty soft-bodied enemies, so yeah, slash damage would be pretty effective against them. Slashing damage would be pretty effective since they're, since they are soft-bodied. Alright, you have a side quest for me. Alright, now, I need some feathers on top of the comforter. Axe-beak feathers. Alright, I already have a whole bunch of those. Alright, I already have a whole bunch of those, so that's easy. There may be some bunny, or maybe a bunny fried at high velocity. A bunny fired at high velocity? Oh, I don't know about that. Wait, I don't want to hurt bunnies. Wait, there's a deck? Yo, we can play cards? Yo, we can play children's trading card. We can play with children's trading cards in this game. Yo, we can play with children's trading cards. I gotta check that out sometime. Yo, we can play with children's trading cards. Alright, whatever. How am I gonna get that thing over there? That seems like it might be difficult to get. Maybe if I come over here. Whoops. Oh, whoa, what are we doing? Why are we floating? I know, whoa, no, not too far. Alright, not too far now. Oh no, it's not storming outside, is it? No. It's not storming outside, is it? No, that's not good. Alright, so how do I get out of here? No, I don't think this is the way. Oh wait, good. Oh, I'm over here, nice. Alright, never mind, I guess it's okay. Never mind, we're okay. Yeah, I did take a little bit of damage from the fall, but that's okay. I can't believe there's like, yeah. Alright, yeah. Yeah, there's a little bit of fall damage, but that's okay. No, it's starting to storm outside. No. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. No, please don't. No. Oh, whoops. Alright, I guess I wasn't careful enough with that. Oh, whoa, what? Well, I was trying to jump, but, you know, something happens. Alright, now. Oh, whoa, whoops. Alright, I better stop doing that. Alright, I better stop trying to do that. Alright, get out of here, bot. Get out of here, spam bot. Nobody likes spam bots, get out of here. Get out. Get out, no normies. No spam bots. Spam bots, get out. Spam bots be gone. Spam bots be gone. Spam bots, go away. Spam bots, get out. Spam bots, get out. No. Spam bots, go away. Right now, do we have any materials? Alright, scruffy rag. Yeah, I need some tattered rag. Wait, I think I know where the tattered rag might be. Alright, lucky rabbit. Right now. Are all these armors not very good? Are any of these armors for Nina? Style water element. Ashian. It's a little bit weaker. Alright, damage to demons though. I am not a secret brat, that is, you know, fake news. That is, you know, 100%, you know, misinformation. That's 100% misinformation. I am not anything of the sort, no. I am not a secret brat, no. Yeah, me being a secret brat is, you know, 100%, you know, fake news. Me being a secret brat is, you know, 100%, you know, fake news. Fakest news. Fake news. Alright, yeah, that, you know, that's a bunch of fake news. Wait, Ashelon, isn't that, you know, Gut Sword or something? Wait, Ashelon, isn't that like Gut Sword? Nice reference. Alright, that's a pretty good reference, not gonna lie. Alright, now, let's see what's inside this medicine. I would have thought there would be more here. I would have thought there would be more here. Alright, now, it's not storming outside, is it? Alright, I don't think I can talk to anybody here. Alright, please don't start storming outside, no. No, that's bad. No, no, no. That's real bad, no. Oh wait, I see some Duma points up there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoops. Oh hey, wow, there's lots of breakable pots over here. Oh, there's lots of breakable pots, but you know, some stuff inside them. Alright, I'll grab... Alright, now. Alright, now I'll just grab that. Evasion Charm. Oh, Evasion Charm sounds pretty good. Oh, whoa, whoa, that's too much. Entirely too much. Alright, alright. Alright, so where were we supposed to go around here, by the way? Oh, hey, this looks like an inn. Alright, this is an inn. Alright, now let's... Alright, now, how about we get ourselves a good home cook? Alright, now, how about we get her... Alright, now. Alright, I'll get one with no meal. Alright, I kind of... Alright, if things are gonna start storming, I'm not gonna be able to... I'm not gonna be able to keep streaming, I'm sorry. I probably won't be able to keep streaming, I'm sorry. As much as I do want to continue with this. Oh well, look at it this way, if I do stop streaming, I will... If I do stop streaming right now, I can probably go back and level up the healer a little bit. Yeah, I'm just kind of scared it's going to knock out my power. Yeah, kind of scared it's going to knock out my power. I might as well grab whatever that is. Ooh, nice. That's a whole bunch of money. Wait, I swear I saw some demo points up there. Alright, I knew it. I knew I saw it up there. I thought I was crazy for a little bit. Oh hey, what's over here? Another rag. Right, let's look around the dock over here. Right, there's where I was trying to go, but you know, I wasn't able to. Alright. Alright, let me know if you guys see any purple crystals around. Alright, I see a big ship. Okay, maybe one of these ships says, you know, something we can board later. Yeah, highly doubtful though. Alright, zip, zoom. Whoops. Alright, now we can't go to the capital, huh? The Vill's Empire got its lockdown, the warships... Oh no. So there's an empire? Alright, now. Oh, and everybody's... Yeah, there's a little bit of a conflict going on, so... Looks like things are kind of out of commission. Oh no. Alright, should we go? Alright, now. Go over to the infirmary. Alright, who are you? Who are you and what's with that stick? Oh no. Honestly, couldn't tell you. Their service are simply suspended to overwrite appearances of Imperial warships. Yeah, sorry, Miss Socialite Lady, Why do you have a stick with a hand on it? Oh no, she's not like a pop idol, is she? Are you sure about that? She's gonna try to take on the Empire? Oof. Alright, that stick kind of reminds me of, you know, Mirabelle's, you know, slapstick. Hers is a little bit different, though. Hers is a little different. I mean, he was... Alright, now. That's eccentric young woman, for a lack of a better word. She looks like she dropped something. Oh, she dropped a ring. Alright, maybe we should... Are they the symbol represents the vineyard, a well-known family in Derek? Dalek, wait, what? Would it not? Alright, I guess I'm taking the ring with me. Alright, now. Alright, we are locked inside a town, are we? I mean, I really hope not. Alright, now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, that was a little strange. Alright, looks like she's somewhere up here, isn't she? Alright, so... the storm's starting to pick up a little bit, so... Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call it here. I think I should call it here for now. Unfortunately, the storm's starting to pick up, and I do want to keep playing, but unfortunately, I don't think I'm able to tonight. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't want the storm to knock out my power mid-game, and, that, would really upset me. And probably, disappoint all of you. Oh, but I know something we can do. Alright, I know somebody we can raid that's gonna be real fun. Alright, have you guys heard about that, one dating sim called Date Everything? Well, I know somebody who's playing that, so... Let's go over there and check it out, huh? And maybe one day, when, Enemin's, kind of done with, Kingdom Hearts, we can convince him to play, play some of these games that I'm playing. I'd very much like to do that. Right now, let's get in there. Today's raid message has been back raid, and I appreciate all of you for stopping by. Remember to fly like bat and shine like the moon, okay? For we are stuff dreams are made of. Goodbye.